All right, guys. Wanted to run through this video real quick. This is the second that this actual price action took place here, and this is 7:46 in the morning, as you can see down there on the low right-hand side. And what I'm drawing up here is where I expect the stop losses are going to be setting. And as you see further on, and this is pre-market. So essentially what I do is pre-market, I do silent TA, right? With silent TA and trading, pre-NY. So 7:47, now it is New York time on the 2nd. Again, if you want to go back and look at the price action that actually happened here, but this is live, me actually doing the TA. I stay on the live stream so that you guys can see the TA that comes through and, you know, follow along, trade, whatever the case may be. But as this video progresses here, you'll see why this was such an important part. I actually, I start talking about this TA later on in this, when we actually were live, and how this move played out. So I just want you guys to get an idea of exactly how I look at these moves and how I draw them up and where I see the stop losses that come in. Essentially how you can look at the market, the other strats out there, and how you can make sense of where your stop losses are setting as the orders get built. If anybody was here for the early TA, I had my box right here. I don't put all this stuff on here once I'm actually live for the live stream, guys, because I don't want any of the people that aren't here for the TA to just start FOMOing in. But here's where your stops will be getting hit here. Should see a reaction. No opportunity for me to get involved here. If anybody else had one, great. I have one. Oh.
Yeah, I got in on that TRC, but that was just before the open. If you go back to the 30 minutes.
Yeah.
So that TRC at the bottom there, I got in there, but that next candle was banging around up and down, up and down.
Yeah, it was.
So as soon as I was in profit, I closed it. It was just before the open. And, well, just with the open, I decided I'll just close it. But it doesn't matter. It's just still played out.
Where we at here? Almost 100 ticks.
Crazy.
Yep.
From my entry, 80 pips from my entry.
Stops weren't taken there, guys. Just so we're clear, those stops weren't taken. What happened is we came back up into this area and they've shorted back down. You should see a top wick on this. Should come back down. Put on a top wick on this candle. What do we got left? 10 minutes. They're not going to hit the stops right now. Shorts are getting it. You can see by this reaction, right? Hopefully people understand that. The shorts are coming in here and pushing this price down. So now, are they gonna win or not? You know, that's what we're looking for, the reaction.
Can you explain why the stops haven't been hit yet, or taken out, or whatever
you can see? Yeah, you could see the reaction. They never got hit, and they came up. Okay. I mean, some of your shorts that were here.
If they had hit the shorts, it would have actually shot up a little with a little more.
Yes.
Pleasure.
Yep. If the
and
stops
then come back down. Okay. Gotcha.
Yep. Exactly. If the stops would have been hit. Now, you can argue the fact, and some guys will, you can argue the fact that this was profit taking here. You know, or longs coming in this area here, and that a lot of guys are already out, so you're not going to see as much of a reaction. But I know that's not really the case. This isn't a big enough area. Or, I mean, we scalp, and everybody wants to look at it in scalping terms. This isn't a big enough area for people who are really trading this area. You've got a lot more in. It's only 142 ticks, and I realize that's not a little bitty bit, but It's only scalpers that are getting in and out of these trades in this area. So these highs are still sitting with orders. I mean, you could still have orders because this high held, they came in right here. So let's just say for fun's sake, right? Let's I don't think we can see much left, can we? So, because the contract changed and pushed everything up. It's the only thing I don't like about futures, guys. Well, I've been trying to do like a double wick thing now with my fibs because it pushed price up, and I know you guys probably didn't realize that, but when we rolled over contracts, all it did was take this gold chart and it just pushed it up like, I don't know, 100 ticks or something. It just pushed it up. That's it. So now all of our TAs actually 100 ticks to the downside, sadly. Anyway, when they came in here, this was your first top, came up, tested the top, shorts came in. This is why we've got this big wick here. They started shorting this area, expecting that this was going to hold as a double top, whatever the case may be, right? Came down. I don't believe this was enough for most people to take profit. Now, some could have, scalpers, things of that nature, they're already out. I think they're still stopped setting right above this area. Again, we only went, 2 or 3, 5 ticks maybe, 6 ticks, not a lot, and there wasn't a reaction there. We should have saw a reaction of them stops getting hit. So the stops are sitting a little bit higher than that. Like I said, I can't really look left to see where there could be structure sitting for them stops, but I don't believe these stops are hit yet. So, and
no, on spot we are equal on that wick.
There you go. That's why. Same.
So,
Yep.
Yeah.
And that's what you're looking for. And that's something else, guys. And it's super hard to sit here and talk about this because nobody's going to understand spot to futures. But when the spot price goes up, this price still goes up, right? So if spot held the top and comes back down, this price is going to come down just the same. And I realize that's way too complicated to try to figure out. But that is just how it works. These things still move together for the most part. Are you going to see a little difference in the charts? Yeah, I mean, it took the highs here, didn't on spot. That's exactly why the stops weren't hit and we weren't ran back up, because that was never taken, right? This can't go up, right? Futures can't go up if spot goes down, and spot held the highs. So, I mean, it just can't. I don't know how to explain it any more than that, but yep, definitely equal. And I mean, that's the whole thing. I don't know how to exactly explain it much different than that, but that's just how it works. So these guys do run together. So shorts have come back in here. They're shorting the highs again. It's enough currently. There's enough orders currently, yes, to push the price down. So as of now, we're still pushing down. Okay. And when it goes up and it pops that top, you'll see a pop top, and a lot of people like to call it a swing failure pattern. A lot of people call it that, but what you don't understand is the reason that happens is because it comes up and it pops the stop losses. So you get this great wick up. You get this candle that goes up real quick. Boom, boom. Blows off the stop losses, and then it'll fall back down because all it did was grab the stops. And people say, oh, well, you just pushed it up there for a swing failure pattern. Yeah, I guess, but really it was just stops getting hit. I mean, most of the time that's what it is. Now, you will see sometimes it comes up, and when these stops get hit, the breakout traders will also go long, and that definitely helps. You know what I mean? That definitely helps your push up. Well, then what happens? Well, everybody wants to catch the top as well, so you got all the shorters coming in as well. So it's still the contracts at the end of the day that's pushing all this stuff. It's not just patterns that, a lot of people like to think that the market maker just prints these patterns. There's actually orders that make all this happen, right? So as the breakout traders are going long, as the stop losses are getting hit for the shorts that thought that the top was going to hold, all these things happen at the same time. Those are all long orders. And then you got the guys that are trading the swing failure patterns, and they're trying to short it on every new high. I mean, they're just trying to short it, like catching a falling knife, except in opposite, right? They're doing the same thing. They're trying to catch the high. Short here, short here, short here, short here. So all them short orders push the price down as well. Look at this wick. Huh. Question is here, guys, can we get a close above? Still a tough area to trade. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I agree with you there.
We can anticipate the stops, but like I've said a million times, and everybody always says, oh, well, when everybody else is going long, you're going short, or when everybody else is going short, you're going long because you're trying to get stops. Yes and no, because we have to have a reason to believe that these shorts are failing. We have to see the failure of these positions so that we have a good, basis that they're going to come up and they're going to grab them stops. That's why we're always looking for the reactions. But we definitely want to see that, because this is a tough area. There's a lot of resistance here. Hour closing too.
I think we're sitting at the all-time high there. That might be the issue.
Yep. We are. You already know. I mean, everybody's shorting it down. Everybody's going to short down the high, expecting that they caught it. Oh, don't leave us with no wick. That'll even be worse, guys.
A teeny weeny wick.
Yep. Very interesting. Docs, are you on YouTube? Just comment if you are.
Jeez.
What's that for a top wick and a bottom wick? Alright, I guess he's not here. Good morning, Paul.
Good morning, everybody. How are you all doing?
Hello, Paul.
Doing great, doing great.
Gold's going well today.
Yeah, she's moving.
Wow. Have a look at Naz. Ouch.
So. Holy crap. Yeah, she fell apart.
Yep.
Dixie's holding the
That
50 on the hour.
That would have been a very nice trade to be in.
No, not if you're the wrong way. Absolutely not.
No. Let me go do some analysis on Naz and see if there were any entries and I could play with it. Oh, that one would have killed you. Yeah, that was a nice entry.
Do not trade Naz this early. Just too much movement. If you're just playing with micros, you know, you'd probably be alright.
Yeah, yeah.
But just too crazy to play with, hey, A90S.
Minis.
How are you? Yep, just too crazy to play with minis. Here's gonna come the, here the stops will go, guys.
There we go, there we go.
See?
That's what you
Now there's the difference. Yep. There's your bang.
Yeah.
See it? There you go. Now the stops are hit. I hope everybody gets that. I hope everybody sees the difference between this candle that went a couple ticks up and this candle right here. Those stops are hit. Now they're hit. All right, guys. I hope that makes sense. That's basically how we trade, you know, all week. We live stream every single day. That's how I put all my trades together. So if you want to make more sense of it, come and join the live streams, you know. Like and subscribe if you found any of this content useful. You have any questions, any ideas, any comments, post them below in the comment section. I'll get back to you. That's about it, guys. I mean, this is how we trade. We trade stop losses. You know, basically, my strategy is based around that. We're looking for the orders to come in, the positions to fail, and the stop losses to be hit. And the reason behind all this is these orders leave behind stop losses. Those orders will be grabbed. It's just how it works. If the market makers can get $10 million worth of orders and it costs them $5 million to push the price there, they will do it. And one thing that all these strategies have in common is stop losses. You look at every strategy out there, everybody puts their stop loss in about the same place. Well, this is what we do. You know, my strategy is based around taking advantages of where these stop losses are. So if you want to learn how to do it, you want to, you know, figure it out, come show up, guys. That's all you got to do. Well, everything I do here is free. There's nothing I charge anything for. So if you want to learn these techniques, you want to trade along with us, absolutely show up. We have live streams every day, Monday through Friday. All right, guys. Until next time, have a good one. You guys got any ideas for the next video? You know, you want me to do a different video, do it differently, whatever the case may be. Let me know in the comments as well. Hope to see you guys in future live streams. And for now, have a good one.